What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dead State. We're going to be hanging out and probably going to an apartment complex very shortly, but I needed to equip Grant really fast. And I know I said I was going to do it in between episodes, but then, like, stuff came up and it didn't happen. So, you know, welcome to life. Let's go back, and there's Grant right there. He just has shoes on because he looks pretty well clothed to me. Alright, well, I don't know what his AP is going to look like because I don't think that's denoted anywhere. However, you can't go wrong with a baseball bat. I mean, the baseball bat is almost universally useful. Can he use this right here? How heavy? You need 8 strength to use a railroad hammer. I really wish we could get one of those for Tweedletime. Just like, BAM! And drop the hammer on people, but I'll give him one of those because that's always a safe choice. It feels like a safe choice to me most of the time. And then what we'll do here is instead of bringing Paul, we'll bring Craig. Or whatever his name is, Grant. There we go, Grant, Craig, whatever. It's all the same thing to me. Let's go ahead and give him, I want to give him a Bowie knife too. I kind of want to give him a Bowie knife. A Bowie knife sounds pretty legit, doesn't it? Alright, Bowie knife. Let's go with a Bowie knife in case anybody gets in our face. And so now what he needs is some awesome armor. And so let's give him one of those. Give him one of those. We'll give him a helmet. And then we'll give him a... Let's see, do I have any more cycling suits? Interesting, I'm out of cycling suits. Okay, well that means that Paul is going to have to give up his. Get nude, Paul, and give this to Grant. I don't know what I would do if somebody told me to get nude and give something to somebody else. Like, that's kind of like a weird sequence of events right here. Like, so what you're saying is you want me to get naked, then do a delivery quest for you, essentially. Why is the nudity important? Is that just like a thing that comes with it, or like... I'm sorry, I feel like I need more explanation here. I feel like I need a little bit more explanation. EpiPen! I wish I had like smoke bombs or like grenades or I should bring noisemakers, huh? That might be helpful. Noisemaker, rat-a-tat-a pop-pop. That's what we're gonna do when we get on out of here. I should probably save my game or something, considering the thing has been crashing like every 5 seconds, but it'll probably be okay. It'll probably be fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Meh. Worry gives you like ulcers and stuff. It makes your tummy hurt, and I don't feel like having tummy pain at the moment. Out we go. I don't know where this place is at that he pointed out. Winter's Emergency Shelter, Lampasas, Scrapyard, the Trailer Park, Austin, the Wicked Lily, the Noisy Mausoleum. That's the one. Alright, out we go. Let's see what we can find out here. Hopefully we don't get too many more events. With horses, it actually seems like the random events are diminished slightly by the nature of the fact that you have a vehicle. I don't know if that's because we simply outrun them, or it's because they see us on a horse and they're like, whoa, we don't mess with cowboys. We're out in the distance just like, wah, 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 wah. I wouldn't mess with Clint Eastwood. He'd like direct a movie about me or something. I don't know. He'd direct a grumpy movie where I was some asshole who, like, kicks kids off his yard because he's a racist. And I'd be like, hey, that's not an accurate depiction of me. And he'd be like, I don't care. I'm Clint Eastwood and I'm always grumpy. And so we're going to go over here and let's... No. Let me strike you. Thank you. Alright, so we've killed another one off. He didn't have anything on him, unfortunately. In him, on him, around him. What? Oh, good, the gate is open now. That's fun. I hope that if zombies ever invade my apartment complex that they bite my landlady first. I'm not trying to be a negative human being right now, but well, my old landlady first. My new landlady's kind of okay. I don't know, but there's something about being like a landlord that just turns you into a dick over time. I'm not sure what it is. It's like owning, I don't know if it's owning property or managing property, but it turns people into an asshole. Let's go ahead and smack this zombie in his face. It looks like he has a bullet vest that we can steal from him. Alright. Awesome. And then we'll step that way. Can I step over to here? Oh, good, I can. Hit that zombie with a hammer. Yeah. Now, Granty Poo, you have 10 AP. There we go. So I have selected the wrong weapon for you, sir. If he has 10 AP, I mean, we don't have anything. Ooh, free combat boots. Hell yeah, strip the shoes off him quick. That's always a good plan. Always strip the shoes off dead bodies. You never know when you're going to need more shoes. Shoes are important. I like having clothed feet. You ever walked around for like an entire summer just on like bare feet or whatever? Wow, that game has lagged out hard. It must have been like loading assets or something. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Bada-bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. It's better than them biting us. As long as he doesn't bite us. There we go. I can change the song around a little bit. I know I can make this work. Oh, we're actually caught up in combat now? That's how it's gonna be, huh? Oh, this zombie is more aware than the others. Well done, zombie. Well done. I applaud you and your ambition. Your ability to see beyond the sphere of reference and go outside of it. Unfortunately, if we just woke this entire place up, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. I think it was just lagging. I don't know. I'm gonna loot bodies, and then, ooh, that one had an EpiPen, and then I'm also gonna loot these gas cans here. Oh, they only had 1 pound, or they had 5 pounds of fuel, but they had, I wonder if they weighed that in real life to figure out how much that would weigh in game, or if it was just like an estimation. Like, how much does a gallon of gasoline weigh? I figured that would be Googleable. Is that a word, Googleable? Subject to the scrutiny of Googles. There we go. He had stuff on him. Who's carrying around like construction parts and a bag of sugar? It's like the most random assembly of stuff you can have in your pocket ever. This place looks like every sock hop diner I've ever been in. I feel like the second that you get here, there should be a loudspeaker just like, hey, hey, bum ba da ba da ba hey, hey, bum ba da ba da ba hey. Hey, no more teleportational biting, come on. Like, really? How did you get hit for 21 points of damage with the resists that you have? Secondly, I've got to figure out where the zombie is at and how it's biting me. See, they're bugging out again, and this is really weird. Like, this is actually kind of an irritating bug. Like, oh, that one's able to hit. I guess if you just, like, spam click long enough, it'll let you do it. I don't know. Hopefully Grant can get up so that he doesn't get gnawed on any longer, because this is actually becoming a minor irritant to me. This teleportation problem I've had with the zombies lately is just driving me nuts. It's not even teleportation, it's they're disembodied. Like, the zombie is technically over here, but its animation is over here. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's always something with this game. It's always something. It is always something. Another gallon of fuel. That zombie's going to come over and look at us. The one upstairs apparently heard us too somehow. So now we get to wait 5 minutes for the zombie to walk down the stairs and get to us. You don't even know it's moving right now. Nothing, apparently. Alright, we'll just hang out over here. Let's everybody just line up. Honestly, they put too many zombies in some of these locations to the point where I'm not saying because it's difficult, I'm saying it's just it makes the turns weird and like zombies hear you from places they shouldn't. Like, why did killing a guy way over here wake up a zombie like way over here? I don't know. Oh look, another one just teleported behind us. And people say the zombies in this game don't teleport. They absolutely do. If you can explain where that zombie right there came from, I will absolve you, and I will say that he didn't teleport, but that zombie totally just appeared out of nowhere. I really actually dislike that knockback. It's starting to become an obnoxious feature. I may actually swap everybody to wood bats and we just live with wood bats for a while, because the aluminum ones are always knocking people back. The aluminium cudgels are always knocking people backwards, and it becomes a problem because then it forces you to use an extra AP just to move. I don't see in any situation when the knockback would be useful except for maybe with like attack dogs or melee characters who have exactly enough AP to use an attack once per turn if they're already within one range. Other than that though, I'm not so sure. Seems like there's a lot of zombies on site here, so we're just gonna have to deal with them one by one until we get out of here. Ooh, that guy's got HP on him. We did 66 damage right there and he is still up. Alright, I can't attack diagonally from right there, but we'll finish him, I guess. There we go. So now that we're out of combat, let me get back to looting here. Nope, don't use the stairs. I was wondering how they were going to tackle that. That one's got a gun. And that one's... This game definitely does not seem to like two-story complexes. It seems to be frustrated by them. Like, the performance takes a massive hit, and there's no reason that a computer with a GTX 980 and, like, a processor that came out, like, 2 weeks ago should have this problem. Like, it's largely due to the fact, I think, with the way that the game, like, loads its assets or something. I don't know. But two-story complexes like this, where it's technically displaying 2 maps simultaneously, it does not like that. Not at all. Not one tiny little bit. Can run Far Cry 4 at maximum settings on everything, but can't run this game. Let's see here. I guess I'll go inside and clip this zombie, even though it seems to be I guess they're just going to ignore the fact that I clicked and take a free turn up front. Combat in this game makes no sense whatsoever. Like, I clicked like 4 times on this zombie when we were in range, and it still gave them the first turn for some reason. I don't know. We still got a guy downstairs, too, which is odd and special in a number of lovely ways. Can't hit that zombie because it's in the way. However, what I might be able to do is then that right there. If things share a space, I think it doesn't know who to attack. And so if you're sharing a space with anything else, you got to figure out a way to like swap people around. And right there I figured I could do it. And there we go. There's another one going down. I figured I could do it by taking a turn to swap them out. Go up the stairs. That costs a lot of AP. That guy's got cool body armor. I kind of want to see what he has. It's got like little shoulder pads and stuff. That gets me all excited. Who's coming after us right now? And also, can the zombies use stairs would be my other question. If they can or can't, it sort of changes the way that we want to go after this level. That zombie looks like it's wheeling around the side of the... Okay, so there's more over there. But yeah, they overstock some of the areas with zombies, and it makes it kind of weird, because the turns just take forever. Like, you're constantly trying to figure out, like, what's where. I may actually try and get ahead of this right now. And just, like, give up my free attacks to take a swing at them, because I don't feel like fighting zombies for the duration of this entire episode. And it's already been 10 minutes of us just, like, sitting here fiddling with zombies, so... Try and get this cleared out, but I'm not a fan of long-winded turn-based combats. I would actually prefer it with a lot of games. Like I said, with Silent Storm is the perfect example of what not to do with your turn-based combat. The enemies should all move simultaneously. If they're not within line of sight, they should move simultaneously and they should teleport. And if they're in line of sight, they should still all move at the same time and then take their attacks individually. Just like speed it up the best you can. We can't do anything over here, so we might as well just kind of like, I don't know. What happens if I use the stairs over here when he's blocking this? Is it gonna like throw me into some weird... Oh no, it bumps us off to the side, see? They were ready for that stipulation. They knew somebody was gonna mess with the system. Somebody named Splattercat. You missed with a 90% chance to hit, my friend. Is he already dead? Wow, that was quick. Aw, he gave us a busted vest. I was hoping he would have a good one. I guess I'll use this opportunity to just start like clubbing doors. One down. Step forward. Try and get the next one. Better you than me. That definitely embodies Grant's attitude. I think kicking down doors and making too much noise in here is probably a bad idea, but I don't even care anymore. I just want to draw them all to me, save a little bit of time. You got bit by one zombie. I don't know what their percent chance to hit is on that grab, but I figure it's got to be baseline and unaffected by armor. And it's got to be somewhere in the realm of 70 to 80% because it almost always lands when they try and grab you. And it seems like it didn't go off quite as much in the early game. But in the late game, it's constantly happening. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Oh, good. Let's miss first. Let's miss twice. Jesus, Vic. Come on. Absolutely killing me right now. Can I not go through there? Why not? There's a dead body. You just can't step over it? Alright, apparently it's too hard to step over the dead body. We'll go over here then. This complex was not well thought out or designed very well. Like, how come I can't just, like, step over that body and then go around this way? I can step over this body, but I can't step over that body. Like, why is one arbitrarily like a clipping plane? Or is that just like a bug, I guess? Either way, we're going to have all kinds of problems on top of us once we start kicking down doors in here, so... Gonna have to do what we do. Who just hit us? A dead looter hit Vic? Oh, Vic's down there on the ground, okay. The other thing is you can't even tell who's moving, like, it's just like somebody off camera. Alright, Vic. Don't suck. I guess that was too much to ask. Alright. Well, I guess I'll keep working with the competent team members here who can manage to hit things every now and again. Try really, really hard. Like, focus. It's a zombie. It's not hard to hit. I like how he turned his back to that zombie when we came over here. I'd love to be able to control my facing, too. That's another irritation with this game, is that you can't control your facing. so that this zombie now basically has a free hit because it's behind us, because he arbitrarily decided to face this zombie instead of that zombie when this one's closer. Like, it's just a bunch of little things like that it's just like, you would think that this wouldn't have made it into the 1.0 version without somebody being like, this is a terrible... See? Free hit right there. Just like I said, because it didn't face the right direction, and I have no control over that. Just like a bunch of random little stuff that just needs to be, like, handled. Over here, we'll finish this zombie. Come on. Take my baton to the side of your face. Enjoy. There's a 43 and a knockback and hopefully a kill. We're not out of combat yet, I don't think, but I don't know. Oh, it's another one down there. Okay. So the problem is the downstairs zombies. So what they did, they linked this a little bit weird. So these count as two separate maps, top and bottom, but it loads them simultaneously. I'm willing to bet they had to jimmy rig it for some reason based on the way that the engine worked. I'm not really, because there's no other reason they would have made a decision like that. They would have just made like a stairs animation that you could run up. I guess we'll just like start looting and kicking down doors and stuff. I'm going to kick down all the locked doors so that at least we're inside this combat right here. We don't have to worry about it later. All these doors should be fine. Somebody rammed the front gate with an SUV, it looks like. And that's what done them in. Over here, she should be able to close with Vic pretty quickly. That'll also give us time to let our sound fall off for a bit. Oh, there's another one right there. Alright. Couple of them, actually. That's okay, I don't really mind. That's fine by me. As long as everything works okay, I don't really care where the zombies come from. We just need to, like, spend some time. It's gonna be 25 minutes of killing zombies. What I was thinking about doing is maybe cutting this and coming back when we got the looting going, but seriously. These turns need to be taken simultaneously, not one at a time. And then if you want, in the options, if you're the kind of person that likes to... like, just sort of, like, anally keep an eye on every single move the AI makes, you should be able to enable that in the options if you want to, just so, like, it suits your purpose, but... by and large... I prefer the combats go faster and more smoothly, rather than, oh good, they're glitched through each other too, which is going to make this fun. There we go. Separate spots. He's facing this way for some odd reason, which means he's going to get a free hit right there. I might try and charge through these guys and just like one-shot him if I can. He's making noise over there. Victor, kill your zombie. There we go. Well done. I suppose I could probably hurry this along by going up the other stairwell or something and like going around behind, but for right now we're just going to stay on top of it. That guy had shockingly more health than I expected him to have. I'm going to start sending people around to go up this stairwell here. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Those are all blocked. So we're sort of like trapped into like a situation here, just like fighting along this corridor. Alright, well I guess we'll wait for Tweedle time to kill everybody then. Leave Vic down at the bottom to do his thing, and then I guess that'll be that. That zombie's gonna make a bunch of noise. Who is taking a turn right now? Corpse hit who for 0 points of damage? Is that the pungent corpse? Oh, it didn't animate or anything, so I didn't see it. Alright. Well, let's get on this zombie over here, I guess. Just kind of like keep forward momentum, since apparently this is what we're going to be doing for the entire episode. Kill this zombie off right here. Alright, another one bites the dust. Nothing on either of those. I'm going to step back so that if I have to deal with the loot... Why are they all facing that way? There's nothing over there. They must be facing the one downstairs. Yeah, they're facing the one downstairs. Okay. Yeah, I would love to be able to control facing on each episode. Since it does it for free right now, there's no reason why they couldn't implement it. Just leave it as a free action to face any direction you want. I mean, that's how the combat already works. It's just it picks a direction for you rather than you picking the direction. Usually it does okay, but this fight it's been facing us in the wrong direction the entire time, and it resulted in a pretty sizable amount of damage being dealt to Grant, so... unfortunately, I'm not a fan of things that I can't control causing me damage. Nothing on that one either. We all done here? We're all done here. Alright, everybody up the stairwell then. We will start in this room with the toilet. So reaching down in the toilet, we find ourselves a roll of toilet paper. Why they keep the toilet paper in the toilet, not really sure. But they do. Doesn't seem like the place where I would put it, but meh. This place looks like it's loaded for bear. We got the bookshelf, right? Okay, so the bookshelf's good. Got a cabinet right there. I don't know if I searched these corpses, so I should probably do that too. A leaky male. Probably want to see a doctor about that, but I guess too little too late, huh? He leaked himself to death. I could think of worse ways to go. That's not too bad. We have like, we're gonna have a lot of like commodity random stuff by the time we get out of here. I don't think this back bedroom's been searched either. We'll probably have to hit this place 3 or 4 times. This is gonna be one of those productive days where we just get like a whole bunch of stuff done. Loot that over there. Is that the medicine cabinet or is that the bathroom sink? Ooh, antibiotics. Hold on. Anything that keeps Melina alive for another day is fine by me. I prefer my antibiotics in big fistfuls in this game, but we'll take them in tiny little stacks too. That lag for this map is just like brutal. Did we get all these? No, that one gonna have chewing tobacco on him. There we go. Got his chaw up in his pocket. Ex-survivor right there. Gross woman right there. That's rude. Now she's gonna have like self-esteem problems and everything, and it's all your fault. Alright, we'll go over here. We got that right there. We've got storage. I'm gonna take that from there because we're gonna use that for fertilizer later, for what I understand. Got a smartphone. They're using a barrel as a table. That's pretty legit, actually. I like that. That's pretty sick. I like it. I didn't think that I would, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I want a barrel for a table. I mean, I already drink out of mason jars. Anybody tell you about the stream? Anybody that comes to the streams will tell you I drink out of mason jars all the time. I love mason jars. Always drinking out of mason jars. Why throw them in a landfill if you can just drink out of them? I also I have those, you get like pesto sauce in them here in the United States. They're like these glass pesto jars. I rinse them out and I use those to drink out of too because they hold a lot of water. It makes me happy. Alright, so building number 2. I've got to keep careful track of everything over here, otherwise I'm going to get behind all of it. That should be it for Tweedle time. Let's bring in Grant now as our next survivor. Oh no, we got another Zed right there. Fight like your life depends on it, because it does. Okay. I feel like you're stating the obvious right now, Grant, but whatever. Oh, we get a turn first? How lovely. How kind. Alright. Ooh, we're levitating. There we go. Line up a few more hits, and that should be it for us. He's now down. We got a slashed man right there. Grant, I need you to come through over here, and we're going to start. I don't know why it keeps, like, loading and unloading all the assets. That might be the other problem, is that it's constantly trying to load more assets or something. That might be why it's having problems loading this map. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on, but there it is on camera, developers. If you're trying to reproduce it, just do what I do. Alright, so we need medical supplies over here. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I'd rather have... We got a lab over here. They've got antibiotics. They were manufacturing antibiotics? That seems unlikely, but still pretty badass. I mean, if you can manufacture antibiotics in your house, like in a bathtub, good for you. I'm over my head. Not my area of expertise. Alright, so this guy is a gross woman. Once again, more self-esteem problems, but we'll leave that where it is. Got a meat cleaver right there that I can break down later for parts. Trash can. Got ourselves some parts and some other goodies. Linen trunk that's still up in there. Alright. I thought I saw a sleeping bag laying on the floor, but then it disappeared. I don't know. I think it must be downstairs or something. We haven't even looted the downstairs yet. Like, seriously, clearing this place out is actually kind of a big deal for our supply train right now. This is one of those locations where it's close enough where we can hit it 2 or 3 times in one day and just get like a morale boost of like 900. Get like a ridiculous amount of morale today. Alright, a little bit of the sody pop right there. I love soda, so there it is. Never doubt that Splattercat loves his soda. It's probably going to affect me negatively in the future, but you know what? You gotta die from something anyways, so eh. The kitchen drawer, we got some spices and some more weaponry. Improvised weaponry. There's so many loot spots that it's hard to figure out what's on the top floor, what's on the bottom floor. Okay, so he can't carry anymore, so we'll swap that over to there, but he can carry more little stuff. There's a dresser over here. Take that. He can probably hold 90, maybe. Bathroom sink. A couple more right there. That puts him at 87. We'll take the tablet off the bed. Oh, never mind. Tablet's still there, but technically not there. Alright, well then let's go to the wardrobe. We'll bring that back with us because people seem to enjoy it when I bring back sewing supplies. Anything that allows us to continue having like clothing and other good stuff is probably a big deal. Let's go ahead and bash this door down real quick. It's probably going to make us some friends. Namely that guy right there down the hall with the shiny jacket on. Nice job. I enjoy your shiny jacket. Actually, he's got a cycling suit on. It's a little bit lame that you don't get the cycling suits off the zombies, but you get them off humans. So if they're wearing the same thing, I don't know, maybe we just assume that everything on a zombie is all tore up and bloody and gross. Seems possible. This one's going to be Victor's problem, so we'll just leave him right there until the zombies close. Getting closer to the end of the episode. I'm a little bit... Actually, that's Grant. I may want to bring somebody up that can heal him. He's actually a little bit wounded. If he takes a few more hits like that, that's gonna be it for old Grant. Dead biker, yeah. I was gonna say, just like that. Back up a little bit. Where is my medic at? Over here? Alright, get yourself into a position where maybe you could assist over here. If I get you to that corner, that'd work. But yeah, we're loading the bottom floor again. Definitely kind of a weird map to be on, although it does give us a pretty good look at who might be still remaining on the map. So there we go. He managed to block that off right there. That's what I was worried about with Grant, is that he's taking too much damage from the zombies right now. He's looking quite gnawed upon. Dead biker's got a chin on him. I'm going to step back over here, and I don't mean a chinchilla. People that have chinchillas, you call them chins. Or chin-chins. It's, I don't know. It's a thing. It's like a social group. People with chinchillas. Yeah, he's going to keep getting bit like that, and it's going to keep getting worse. Did he even lose health right there? Oh, it's Vic. I'm sorry. I thought we had Vic in the front. But we have Grant in the front. Okay, whatever. Alright. That would explain the misses, actually, because his melee is not quite so good. Keep backing up. Force that thing to come at you so that it only gets one attack. Alright, and then fast forward through until we get to finish him off. Hopefully, that one on the bottom floor, I think it's seen us through the floor. That's the problem, is when the floor disappears like that, I think it gives them line of sight or something. I'm not really sure, but the ones on the bottom floor are aggroing based on the fact that the floor is technically disappearing. Come on, Vic, it's one zombie, man. It's one zombie. Then we're going to have to wait for this one to come all the way over here. Alright, I'm going to break the episode off right here. We'll come back once I have this place cleared of zombies, because this fight is becoming entirely too tiresome to finish like on camera. I'm just gonna, this is the one episode. When we come back, this place will be cleared of zombies. I'll see y'all next time. Hi do, everybody.